New episode. Wake the hell up, I'm tired. Please wake up quickly. It's so cold. Find my voice, goddammit, come on. Someone is screaming in the background of my ear very harshly, making me flinch against something freezing ice like surface, which was unwelcoming and cold, as I could not move that much because of some kind of a restraint. You can do it, wake up, the same feminine voice shouted again in a despair, seeming to be panicking even more now, making me squint my eyes open a bit to immediately close them because of the beading light blinking repeatedly while I peeked at the sight in front of me. Cement, cold, bland, mundane cement. What? I whispered to myself with the shakiest voice I have ever had, almost completely inaudible, as I felt something in me was wrong, utterly wrong. I did not feel like myself anymore. I felt empty. Holy crap. The pain. Wow, it's worse than the heat. What is happening to me? Am I dying? Finally, Yuna looked at me, the same voice shouted, pleading, as I struggled to keep my head up in the supposed place I was trapped in. Holy, it hurt so much. Oh my god, how am I conscious? It was like my body was smashed by bulldozers and pointing rocks, while at the same time I laid on a charcoal. Every single joint in my body was aching, and I felt prickly. My head. I said, "Look at me, please." The same familiar voice screamed again, almost pissing me off because of the thrill present in it, and then a huge wave of a nostalgic pain welcomed with open arm, making me scream. No, stop, the voice protested as another wave hit me immediately as I came to realize I was being hit by something in my back. Or wait, no, I was being whipped with thorns again. Horribly sting back and itching leg along with burning tear falling into the ground from my eyes. I could not do anything but scream in pain. The perplexity of my surrounding was overwhelming to the bone as the conspiracy of the whip tortured my ear, vexing me to the brim. Please stop. I recognized this broken voice screaming to help me, and I could not move my hand as they were being hit too. Because of them being tied back, the sting in my finger. Oh my god, something is wrong with me. Why is the pain more than usual? Please stop. I scream again, feeling the nostalgic backlash into my tone like it had been in Red Moon, as the whip did not just come in contact with my back but also my neck and top of my head, almost letting drop of the blood get stained on the wound. Liquid oozed out of my body as it was not stopping for some reason, and the person standing above me kept whipping me again and again. Stop hitting her, you. I heard the clashing of a metal as I could predict she was cuffed to the wall to be restrained because in the corner of my eyes I could see she was very far away from me. The cuff silver, no, not silver, anything but silver. This intensified the pain even more. Silver was poisonous to us, so very dangerous to our wolves, no matter how much we tried to withstand the evil spell, and now it was consumed my wrist and ankle to the brim. No wonder I could not move. Every movement meant a slight burn on my body thanks to the silver, and now I was paralyzed, and it made the person above me whip me more and more, causing even more pain. Why I am not healing? Stop, I whispered, a croak, begging almost for my life, as it seems that I was closer to death more and more with every whip. But the man grunted in response, whipping even harder. The thorns is breaking my tissues apart. Stop this, please. Where is the home? That's enough. Nadia screamed one last time before the man finally stopped whipping me after what felt like 30 something hits, and I finally rested my whole body on the cold floor in misery, feeling the blood still oozing out of my system slowly and painfully. I took a breath in my lungs, trying to study the environment around me, and other than the nasty stretch of the blood and silver surrounding my nostrils, a huge prominent scent caused my nostrils unfamiliar scent which made me feel like it did not belong to us. Refusio. I will come back to deal with her later. The man crowed at someone standing outside, dropping the whip near my body that made me flinch as my eyelids were already way too heavy to comprehend with it. I heard the door of the cell open and close in a harsh tone momentary, making me retrospect about my time in the cell of a red moon again as an interesting feeling flooded my bones, taking off my disgust. Yuna, can you get up? Neither Ska asked furtively, trying to get near me, and I groaned in response, not being able to form words. You can't move, she stuttered in a broken tone, and I felt something was off. Something in me was screaming about the fact that something did not feel right, like it was ticking bomb inside my gut, which could go off any time. As I started at the feet of the neither from a distance, and then it hit me. Oh no, 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 I can't believe it. How could, oh my goodness. Now I understand why Tehong hated you with a passion. To think she thought I was stupid enough to not know her tactics, it was pretty clear what a cunning wolf. There was no visible silver in her cuff, all because her skin was not swelling up like mine, which allowed her to move freely, the guard said, and did nothing bad to her, and she looked unharmed. To think I actually thought she was good, to think she was better than before, but no, she had just to prove me wrong by looking all okay, while I was the one who suffered every ounce of a pain. I can't, I cried to myself, pretending to not know about her cheap attempt to kill me, and realized what kind of a hypocrite she was for accusing Cindy to be working for the refugee turnout. She is the real snitch. I don't even think Cindy was arrested now. She probably set free. Wait, try to lift your left leg. She instead, as I rested my whole urge to roll my eyes at her, but did as she instructed. I lifted my left leg gently, hissing at the movement of my ankle around the silver as my fingers spread out on the floor to create support for my upper body. After moving my leg, I propped myself into my elbow to lift my body completely, almost screaming at the pain from my back and now wrist as they are moving, and sat on the floor loosely. My normal approach would be to lean on the wall, but because of the blood coming out of my back, I could not stand letting anything touch my wounds. Hey, can you reach for me? She asked hastily, seeing me with a fake worry and pity, and I shook my head vigorously while sniffing its hurt. I whimpered, wanting to scream in pain even more, and she suffered. Don't worry, Yuna, we will get out of here. I'm sure the security committee will find us. No, they won't. You tricked them by knowing their system. You hacked into the cameras of the pack house to make sure no one find that you kidnapped me. And now the pack won't know what happened. You think I have now read in a book in the Red Moon Library about kidnapping? You thought wrong. Thank God you are awake. You have been out for almost 14 hours. You know this amount of hours I have been unconscious because you were awake the whole time. You can try to negotiate with them. Maybe they can try to not hurt us. You may negotiate with them to kill me and let you go. What a smart plan. Really nice. I wanna go home. I clubbed hard into my bill, just leaving my head on the wall as I hissed again to feel the whip mark on my scarf. My sensitive scalp. Well, we will go home soon, don't worry, I promise. I had enough of your playing. Cut the bullshit, don't play the innocent card on me. I know you are the reason why I am here. I glowed at her with the pain of flashing betrayal into my eyes as she looked taken aback with her voided eyes. Yuna, I would never do something like this to you. Can't you see? Even I am trapped here. You think trying to fool me with just some smug lipstick and messy hair will convince me that even you are hurt? How about the fact that your wrist and ankle are not red as and swollen as like mine? Don't even try to act now. I hissed as she shook her head in denial. Yuna, you need to trust me. I have nothing to do with this. I'm just trying to help you. Help me, my ass. You are only trying to help yourself, and I clearly know why you are doing this. But let me tell you one thing, Nidya. If you are doing this because of what I am theorizing, you will never have my Taeyong. You can never have me, and he will never want you. I spat at her as her breath hissed at my word almost immediately before she cleared her throat. Such an smart plan, huh? Trying to fabricate a whole scene for yourself just to seem innocent in front of everyone in court so that no one suspects this. Even if people know back home that you were the last person I met, they will conclude that you are not a bad person so that no one get doubt on you for this. But guess what? You will never win. He will find me and he will bring me back. You are the real fifth Brit, betraying your own alpha for your selfish need, endangering him for your obsession. Betraying him, she asked angrily while two people with masks came into the cell and stood beside her before kneeling on the ground to uncuff her. I knew it. I'm not betraying him, I'm helping him. He will finally realize that he is in love with me. Just watch how I make the tables turn. You are wrong, Yuna. I will always have him wrapped around my fingers. She chuckled maniacally while getting up and dusting herself. Damn, never knew someone could stoop to this level of stupidity. You are not in love with him, you are clinically obsessed with him, and you can't even realize it because you don't know your worth. This is super depressing. I shook my head with disappointment. I gotta say, you're really a smart Luna. I underestimated your knowledge. You being his mate makes sense now. Guess I was wrong about you. You are not that stupid and naive, but alas, she said cunningly while slowly walking toward me with her hand clasped behind her and kneeling down to my level while I held a welcoming sneer on my face. Look like you have done an oopsie. I wonder what Taehyung would feel like to be rejected by you. She laughed, making me smile even more. What was she? No, Eve, what did you do to my wolf? I roared with venom as she tugged at me with a pout. Don't worry, my dear Yuna, I didn't kill her. I'm not that harsh as you might think I am. Your wolf is just gone temporarily, so honestly, you are on a level of a mere human. She smirked as my eyes widened in fear. That's meant no healing. She started while reaching for her pocket, no mind link. She took out a gun and no power. She finished while reloading the bullets in it. You psychotic rat, I groaned, feeling the blood ooze more and more because of not being healed properly, and I worried about my life to think something bad happened to Eve. That's right, suffer. Let the home wolf feel the rejection coming from you. After all, your wolf is gone for some time, so the mate bond will go soon too. And he will be left heartbroken, and then he will hate you for making him feel like that. He will despise your whole existence for denying him as your other half. And when he completely broken, I will be there to help him. He will live through my help and my love. He will heal through my touch and my kisses and my hug and my own embraces. And you can gladly watch us from above. She giggled manically while I tried to push her away with no use. Now hear what we are going to do. I can't kill you, that would be just too easy. I want you to see you suffer under my pawn just for doing the things with Taehyung and taking away my privilege by touching him. She sneered while pointing the gun at my head. By taking his virtue which belongs to me, by taking his first kiss which was supposed to be me, and to let him mark you, when should I be in your place? She growled as I almost sniffed a laugh in my throat at her stupidity. Do you have no shame or any morals? Have you thought about your own actual mate who might be waiting for you? I asked at her with a grimace. My mate, Tehong is my mate, no one else. That what you think? What did you do to your mate? Even went psychotic over him? That merwolf was useless and inefficient for me. I had to reject him for getting the best and only the best. I deserve the Luna position, and that stupid male can't get in my way to make me claim my place. Fucking disgusting. That poor maid. Guess what, huh? Guess what? He loved me and forever will love me. He will never look at you the way he look at me and trust me. Even if he did not love me, he would never fall for a mental girl like you, I giggled. You are wrong. I am everything that a guy wants in a girl. I have a body, I have the look, I have the blonde hair and blue eyes. I have everything that you don't see, smirked. Exactly, you have everything that I don't, and that's exactly why he will never love you. Because guess what? I will give you a head up. Taehyung only has one type, and that type is me, not other girl, and no other person exists that he will love other than me. I laughed at her face while she got up and stomped her foot in frustration at my taunting words. I will prove you wrong. He will love me and he will tease me. I will make sure the only person who get to touch him is me. He is mine and he will be mine forever, she said with a smug. Look at these adorable hopes. Super cute. Love the imagination, sweetheart. But no, I know my Taehong will find me and he will take me with him and he will make you rot in the hell for you what you have done to him rather than me. I laughed. Trust me, Yuna, he never loved you. He only needed a Luna by his side to run the pack. He has no choice but to accept you as his mate because he is a god and many people are under his protection. Puff, like I'm going to believe you. Your words mean nothing to me, so please get the out of here and entertain someone who's actually want to listen to you.